no matter how long I've been doing this, and I've been doing it for a long time now, about 9 years, I still get that sinking feeling in the gut, still get the butterflies, still get everything. So if you guys are nervous out there, or if you guys are, feeling the jitters for this workout, totally understand. I'm right there with you. It's going to be fun. I mean, the best part about CrossFit is worst comes to worst, you just go as hard as you can. That's all you got. There's no real mistakes here. There's no missing that pass. It's just, hey, go hard, have fun.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals.
What's up, guys? Pat Barber here. Starting this year off with 13.1. Workout's been released. Couldn't be happier. We've got an awesome little combo of burpees and snatches, exactly from last year. The two workouts kind of mashed together. This time, however, the burpees decreasing, snatching stay the same, and just kind of work your way through it with double the time. It's going to be an awesome workout. It's going to be a super fun workout, and I think one of the best things about it is you just kind of go as hard as you can. You go with what you've got. As far as the strategy goes for this workout, you've got burpees and you've got snatches. If you rush this, you've got 17 minutes. If you rush it, you're done. If you rush this and go way too hard out the gate, then you're done. Basically, it's going to be pick the fastest pace you could do on burpees while still being almost completely fresh for coming out of it and hitting those snatches. Maybe the first round you can push a little faster in the burpees, knowing that the 75-pound snatch is going to be a really, really easy snatch for you. The second round on the burpees, it's mainly recover during the burpees, get back to those snatch, and then plug your way through that. When you watched Pancheck, you watched Bailey get to those snatches on that second round, or not the second round, the third round at that 165, and you watched two very, very strong snatchers pick it up once. They weren't doubling it, they weren't tripling it. So it's going to be a gassy workout. Basically, what I would suggest is, pace it as well as you can on those burpees. Try to recover a little bit during the last couple. So right when you walk back to that snatch, you can throw out at least one or two right when you get over there, and then just kind of take as little rest as possible. Nothing revolutionary about that. It's just take as little rest, kind of move through a steady pace. It's 17 minutes. It's not a sprint. It's kind of a paced workout. So I'll tell you something different afterwards. I'm thinking top times or top scores on this are going to be into the 200s, maybe a little bit more. I know for a fact that guys like Jason and guys like Neil, who can handle these weights really, really easy, but also don't have much of a hard time with burpees, are just going to kind of keep moving. And that sort of thing is going to allow them to get more snatches than what would seem feasible. So I'm going to do this in about an hour and a half, and then let you guys know exactly what I think and feel afterwards. All right, guys, 13.1 done, in the books. Awesome workout. If you haven't done it yet, good luck. It's going to be great. Now, my tips going into it. I got 177. It's a good enough score for me to kind of stay where I want to be. I think the only way I'd ever redo this is if somehow I drop to below 30th in my region. I'm not going to lie, the workout is painful. It's a very, very painful workout. It's something that's deceptively hard. Don't underestimate it. May take each set seriously and kind of step in there and hit it. If you can kind of repeat to yourself, just kind of keep moving. I'm gonna be okay. Gonna live. Gonna do these things. I'm having fun. Something's going through your head. Have a good mantra for this one. It's 17 minutes of just kind of a plug away at stuff. Definitely a great test of fitness. If you're the type of guy who fails cardiorespiratorily, if your lungs fail, this is a tough one for you, because basically you're asked to push harder than you want to push. You're asked to push harder than your wind can go, but your muscles will still easily be able to lift the weight because it's not super heavy. But when you get into those later rounds, you're really, really asked to dig deep. It's more about will than it is about physical ability, I would say, to a certain level. As long as those snatches are something that you can do physically, like strength-wise, it's really about desire and how much you want it. Jason Kalipa said the same thing when we were talking, so he basically, same sort of deal, is you got to really want that next weight. You got to really want to step back in there and do it. And that's a hard thing to do late game in this workout. If you're one of those people who has wind for days, but when you know that 135 is going to be a hard snatch for you, and you know that 165 is going to be a squat snatch for you, and it's going to be super, super difficult, I suggest you have incredible efficiency of movement. If you can get a coach to watch you, get a coach to make sure everything's as efficient as it can. Beforehand, make sure you're not doing any sort of weird early arm bend, or you're not doing any sort of shifting to the ball of the foot too soon, or letting the bar swing way outside the body. Get a coach to see you snatch. That way you can have good efficiency of movement. Now, doing multiple sets, like, sets of 3, sets of 5, things like that, even at the 135, becomes pretty tiring. I even watched Jason and Neil just kind of stop that right away almost and go into sets of 1. It's just very little rest and managing that rest. So give it a shot. I would suggest smaller sets. Either way, even if you're a big guy who fails cardiorespiratorily, or if you're a smaller guy who's going to be failing strength-wise. Quick sets of 1 all the way there. 30 may seem like a bunch of reps, but you've got plenty of time to do it. Enjoy this workout. It's a great first workout. It's a great way to set everyone up on the board, and I'm really excited to see where stuff pans out. Sorry I don't have footage for you of the actual workout. There's some somewhere out there, but I didn't film it on my camera, so it's going to be real difficult for me to get that to you. But I'm sure it'll pop up. Enjoy. Love 13.1. I'll try to get these videos turned out as quickly as possible, and let's bring on 13.2.
Welcome to the new age, to the new age.